I wanted to make a video about one of my biggest struggles that I have a challenge with it every single day. It's a challenge. It's letting go of the past, getting the past out of my mind, out of my brain. That's my biggest struggle is the past. Uh, Distracted me, getting in my mind. Uh, and the, you know, I've been trying to stay in the present as best I can. But it's been tough. But I have support, and I have friends that help me stay in the present. Um, help me going forward. Uh, I have an Al-Anon community, as well, of people um, that kind of like me. Uh, so I have that as well, but it's just um, because you're always going to be alone. You're always going to have those alone times. And it's in those alone times is when the past creeps up for me, um, for sure. Uh, I try my best to let go of the family of origin, and it's still hard to let go mentally. Even though I separated physically, mentally, it's been a challenge to let go for me, um, for sure. Um, my mind likes to stay in the past of when I was around my family for some reason. It's what I was used to. Um, it was familiar. The people were familiar. Your family is familiar. But when you leave, everything is new. Everything is unknown. Everything is wide open. Um, Going down this unknown road, and your mind kind of has trouble uh, adapting to the new surroundings, the new life, the new community, the new everything. The mind has a tough transition to make, um, is what I've learned, um, from what it was used to all those years into something new, um, something better, uh, for yourself and for your mind. But that has been the daily struggle and the daily challenge, and I hope that God or the universe or something can help me get the past to not bother me, to get the past to not control me, to get the past just out of my mind forever or something, so I can focus on my life here and now in the present, um, of what this should be. What matters is the present. But I don't know. It's just my main struggle is the past, um, for sure. Um, there's kind of a longing for the past. There's kind of a longing for it. You want to go back to the past. Um, go back to what you were familiar with, what your mind and body were familiar with. You want to go back to that. But I don't know. It's not a smooth, quick transition. That is for sure. Uh, Both for your mind and your body. It's not. Um, I was hoping that my mind would just snap out of the past once I separated and got some distance, that my mind would just separate from the past. Um, but it hasn't. Um, I I tried to get a hold of my younger sister, because I thought it was safe to try to contact her after all these years. Um, I don't have anything against my younger sister, but she's just part of that narcissist world still, you know. She kind of just grew up in it, uh, an innocent victim of it, you know. Not her fault, you know. Uh, but I kind of miss her in a way, you know. Cause out of anybody in my family, my younger sister, I was closest to, you know. And that's kind of been the hardest separation for me, for sure, to deal with. But I know that if I try to uh, stay in contact with her, then, you know, it's risky. That's all I'll say, you know. But and I'm not strong enough to handle all that. You know what I mean? Not even close. I was barely strong enough to walk away, barely. So, I don't feel like I've regained full strength at all yet since leaving. That's for sure. But the universe has been helping me and helping me continue and keep going forward. So I've just been keeping on going with it, you know. Even though I am tired, you know, I'm kind of burnt out from the constant going forward. I feel like I need a break, but there's nowhere to have a break really for very long. There's no place to really hide in this world, you know, so that you don't get really a break to yourself for very long. Is what I learned. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say for this video. I gotta go.